There are many self-proclaimed digital marketing gurus out there with thousands of followers, tweeting, sharing all sorts of stuff, but what results are they really delivering for their clients? Well, right here, all the bullshit stops. Here's what a successful, real and working digital lead generation program looks like. One that can deliver hundreds of targeted new business leads every month, no bullshit. That's not about SEO, AdWords, telemarketing, database buying, a new website, social media, branding, or fluffy engagement metrics. It's about generating real targeted leads and the process of moving them through your marketing funnel to the point of buying. Now, we define a lead as a prospective client who has voluntarily given you their email address and permission to market to them on an ongoing basis. Now, the great thing about digital marketing is that it allows you to cost effectively market to prospects much further up the funnel to the unaware. Now, they're unaware in the sense that they don't know you exist. They're not ready to buy. They would never have looked for or found you. They don't even know they have a problem, and they would never have made a connection between their pain points and your services. This is not shotgun marketing. It's about identifying an audience with a problem. This is highly targeted. The more narrow the target, the higher your conversion rate will be. Now, the place to start is by defining what your ideal client looks like and narrowing this down to a point where you can define a prospect's real underlying problems and how you are best positioned to solve them. Now, positioning yourself around the problem ultimately boils down to presenting yourself and your firm as specialists in the area of their problem. And the narrower and deeper your position, the stronger and more attractive you will be. And we're not talking about generic brand messages. In practical terms, this means that you have demonstrable expertise in dealing with and solving the prospective client's problems. Okay, so how do we get our target's prospect's email address and permission to market to them? By exchanging it for a valuable piece of educational content that emphasizes with and addresses their problem while at the same time demonstrating your own expertise. Now, this is what we call a lead magnet. It's a downloadable piece of free content like an ebook, white paper, or presentation. And remember, it has to be valuable enough for someone to give you their email address to get it. Our rule of thumb on value is that it's almost too valuable to give away. You fear your client might not need you based on the information you've given them, you fear your competitors might see it, and it can't be or perceived to be freely available anywhere else. And the next challenge is to get the lead magnet in front of your target audience. Yes, we need lead sources. A lead source is the place where your audience can be found in the online world. For example, if we're talking B2B, LinkedIn is an obvious lead source. And let's face it, there aren't many professionals left without a LinkedIn profile, so it's the perfect pond to fish if you know how to fish it. There are many other online sources, and we should not ignore the offline world as a lead source either. So the lead source gets you in front of the target audience. Now we need to attract them. To do this, we use what we call lead bait. This is a message and call to action that is designed to attract attention and raise the level of curiosity enough to entice a prospect to click it. The lead bait serves as an introduction to the lead magnet, and obviously its headline must clearly identify and resonate with the problem. Multiple variations of the messaging and call to actions within the lead bait can be experimented with through A/B testing, and by experimenting with different messages, you'll quickly establish which have the most strength with the target audience. When someone clicks on your lead bait, it takes them to a landing page, not your website, that contains a form where they can enter their email address. Now, landing pages, they're just high conversion focused web pages designed to maximize the number of people who land on the page and follow through with the call to action, in this case, supplying their email address. Now, from here, you'll need a lead magnet delivery mechanism. This will typically be an email sent to the subscriber with a clickable link to access the lead magnet from your website. Okay, great, you've captured your first lead. Now what do you do? Well, don't expect the phone to immediately start ringing. The goal, now you have their attention, is to nurture them forward to the point where they're considering utilizing your services. And the only way to do this is by an automated email-based content program that is specifically designed to take the prospect on a journey. Now, this is not selling. It has to be educational in nature. Don't worry, education is your most powerful marketing tool, and as a bonus, an educated client makes a better client. Now, it's now conversion time, which in most cases means a face-to-face meeting with the prospect, which they have asked for. Not much more to say here, except that your nurturing system must have a series of strong calls to action, making it easy and unthreatening for a prospect to contact you. At this point, the system has done its job, and it's over to you. You should, however, expect a far higher conversion to client ratio at this point because the prospect has most likely contacted you, and if you've done a good enough job, they won't be shopping around. Now, if you want to learn more, download the No Bullshit Guide to Digital Lead Generation from our website at onerabbit.com.au. Thanks for listening.